Hello everyone, Curious Corduroy here, and today we are going to be checking out the Final Fantasy VII State of Play dedicated to Rebirth. Alright, 17 seconds. I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. So there was a PR representative from Square that did say this State of Play wouldn't be too spoilery, but that still implicates spoilery. It still implies that it's going to be spoilery, so we'll see. Oh god, it's starting. I'm so excited. Woo! What are we gonna see?
What happened to this place?
It was Sephiroth.
Okay, so it's the hype trailer to start. This is a really good
We
trailer.
have to help them.
You coming?
Way ahead of ya. Let's get to work.
Ooh, is this in 60 frames? This might be 60 frames. Yeah, it's at 60 frames. Holy shit. Rebirth.
皆さんこんにちは。
Katase-san.
の北瀬義則です。私がシリーズプロデューサーを務めるファイナルファンタジー7の最新作ファイナルファンタジー7リバースがついに2月29日に発売いたします。本作のストーリーは主人公クラウドとその仲間たちが宿敵であるセフィオスを追いかけ、魔法都市ミッドガルの外にある広大な世界へと足を踏み出すところから物語が始まります。今回のステートプレイではこのゲームの魅力を凝縮した最新のトレーラーをはじめ特別なゲーム紹介映像を
Yeah, special video showcase, so probably a boss battle.
がありますのでぜひ番組の最後まで
An important announcement, that's what they were teasing. Okay.
それではどうぞ
I forgot about that. I'm excited. Oh shit.
Bring me the black materia.
Is this the launch trailer? Oh god. Temple of the Ancients. This is some sphere grid stuff from 10, the glyph.
The celebration of the
Yeah, Temple of the Ancients.
a watershed moment for all.
Oh, it looks so good.
Hey kids, sorry we're late.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm saying too much. Alright, Cloud and Yuffie getting it. Oh, she put on his sunglasses. That's so cute. Oh shit. Oh, the bottle with Palmer. The battle with Palmer. Corneo's back.
Hey boss, your guests are here.
Corel prison leader. Yeah. What is this place?
Last, the knave returns.
Is that Roche?
A second time.
Oh, it looks like some sort of battle arena, like a new one. Cloud had his infantryman outfit on.
Fill your hollow heart with rage.
Fill yourself with 19 inches of Sephiroth. Oh no. So he finds her. Oh, okay, so this must be
I'm back.
after the singularity.
We ask that you retrieve it. The black materia, key to our oblivion. Please. It alone.
I don't remember this
liberate
guy.
us from this endless dream.
Passing through.
Cisne.
Tifa!
Johnny.
Hey guys.
Cisne's back.
Son too, huh?
Yeah.
So cool.
Well, Red?
Oh, they got their beach outfits. His voice.
Get yourself a reading.
It's gotta be hiding some ginormous materia. Woohoo!
Oh my god. This looks so good, dude. Cosmo Canyon. Nibelheim. There's Elena on the buggy.
Hold this thing over right now.
You said that Sephiroth is your foe.
Vincenzo.
I have a history with him.
You wouldn't believe what he can do.
Oh, mini games with Mr. Dolphin. Oh, there's Queen's Blood, yeah. The parade minigame, cool. Oh, another minigame with Barrett and Yuffie. It's like RE4's kart racing. Or not the kart racing, but the kart section.
You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here. An emissary from Wutai is here. Sent by Viceroy Saru.
It's the hooded guy.
With all this goddamn blood on my hands, how could I ever hold my daughter again?
Poor Dine.
Those we hate, those we love, those we fear. Genova would become anyone to fool her prey.
Don't do this!
But I'm no fool.
Sephiroth!
Hey!
No, not you.
Here. Take it.
The white materia.
This isn't about me, though. It's about saving the world. And you.
The reunion, when spite and sorrow are harvested to feed the planet.
We're seeing too much. That was a lot. I'm trying to zap some of it from my brain. That was revealing. That last shot in particular. Hamaguchi-san. Holy crap! This is a lot.
トレーラーはいかがでしたでしょうか。ここからは本作がどのようなゲームなのか、
Sure,
私から皆様にご紹介していきたいと思います。
Oh, okay, so it's a recap of the end of Remake. But we're seeing more perspectives. Okay, that's cool. Yep, Sephiroth, the Singularity. Okay. This is the updated ending, yeah. That's what we've been seeing.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
In Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud and his companions triumph over destiny. Leaving the city of Midgar behind, they step out into an unfamiliar wilderness. It is here that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth begins.
A vast world.
The stage upon which this ragtag band story unfolds is both vast and varied.
I like the music. Oh my god.
Is made up of multiple regions, all seamlessly
Okay,
interconnected.
it's the world map.
The grasslands,
Separate regions, they're actually labeled now.
located due south of Midgar. This is where Cloud and the gang resume their adventure.
Oh, the swamp. It's so big.
The Junon region,
Oh, you're Red 13 swimming.
where a metropolis by the same name overlooks the ocean, a symbol of Shinra's military might.
Yep.
The Corel
Corral.
region,
Wow.
the resort town of Costa del Sol
Aw.
adorns its northern shore, while the Gold Saucer stands as a gilded oasis above the Dust Bowl
Jeez.
far to
Kate
the
Sith was
south.
running around too. Corel looks cool.
The Gungaga
Gungaga.
region,
It's a whole
pay
region.
tribute to Zack by exploring his hometown, or visit what remains of the local Mako reactor.
Wow.
The Cosmo
So
Canyon
yeah,
region.
this is the Cosmo Canyon region. We've seen this a lot in
Become one with the
trailers.
planet as you return to Red 13.
Oh, you get motion controls with the Chocobo.
The Nebel region.
Nebel, yep.
Take a trip down memory lane with Cloud and Tifa.
That looks
Or
like a
stop
different
by Shinra
Chocobo.
Manor, where Vincent rests in peace.
Vincenzo!
Your adventure
It's
will
the
even
tiny
extend to the
Bronco.
high seas. There's more to do than simply walk around, however. First, let's look at world intel. Assisting Chadley with his research will deepen his understanding of the
Yeah,
world,
so this we saw at
allowing him to
TGS.
develop new materia.
Basic mechanics of an open world game,
This
clear
research
enough of
takes many
stuff.
forms,
Fog of
such as
War.
wrangling chocobos, or playing with the Mooglets at their Mog stools. You may also come across sanctuaries brimming with knowledge of divine entities,
Oh, new VR
or
battles.
lairs inhabited by fearsome, unique foes.
Oh, the dragons are back.
Chadley will also enlist your help in researching mysterious artifacts known as proto-relics. Each investigation is its
ones.
own side story,
Oh,
featuring
Fort
a colorful
Condor.
cast of characters, exciting new mini-games, and ferocious creatures. Are you up for the challenge?
The Integrate team's back.
And once you recover all the proto-relics scattered throughout the world, there's no telling what new developments might be in store.
Boss battle.
Next, let's talk about odd jobs. These quests offer a deep dive into the regions of the world and the crazy characters who inhabit them. As a merc, Cloud will accept work from people he meets in his travels and team up with his pals to solve their troubles. By helping those in need, he will also strengthen the bonds.
Oh,
between
she went
him and
froggy.
his comrades.
Oh my god, frog
Each
minigame.
one of these odd jobs boasts a
Two
unique
Johnnies?
side story. Some, like Johnny's questline, borrow aspects from the original FF7, while others highlight content exclusive to Rebirth. You'll find all sorts of jobs the world over. And don't worry if you leave some for later. Story progression won't affect your side hustle.
That's good
You
to
can
know.
always go back to tie
Look at the
up loose
kitties.
ends. And this freedom to experience the story how you want is one of Rebirth's greatest strengths. While some mini-games are tied to world intel and odd jobs,
Fat Moogle.
many are not. For example, popular ones from the Gold Saucer, such as
Yeah, the
3D
G-Bike.
Brawler, G-Bike, and Chocobo Racing are in
Whoa.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth 2.
Dude, there's soccer. It's Rocket League.
Others improve upon their remake versions.
Oh, the box
while
game.
Still more are completely new to Rebirth.
Wow. Mr.
We've
Dolphin,
even
there we go.
fleshed out some of the mini-games that were featured as part of the original Final Fantasy VII's main scenario.
Oh, it's like the Honeybee Inn game. I was so bad at the tapping on that game.
Though this one is not in the original, I
Aw.
highly suggest you check out the card game, Queen's Blood.
That's so goofy
No matter
looking.
where you are in the story, it's sure to both challenge and entertain.
Oh, it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh
Enjoy
duel.
collecting all the cards and building your own unique
The
deck.
heart of the cards. Ah.
He's planning to use the black materia, but
Oh,
I
God.
won't let that happen. He has to be stopped by a Cetra, and I'm the last.
While mini-games and map exploration are a big
It's the
part
big
of
weapons.
Rebirth's charm, there's more to it than just that. Rebirth provides a cinematic experience with even higher quality content and more of it than Remake. This installment follows Cloud and company after they escape Midgard, up through to their arrival at the Forgotten Capital. We've taken painstaking care to depict
Whispers
how
are
the
there.
group bonds during their journey.
Bonds,
One that
baby.
ultimately decides Aerith's fate. Once you finish Rebirth, I'm sure you'll agree that no other game makes you feel quite this close to its characters.
Not even
Mm-hmm.
him.
As for the graphics, Rebirth makes full use of the PlayStation
Whoa,
5 and
sick.
its SSD. Meaning we could use much higher resolution assets.
There's just
than
Barrett
we
in
could
red
in
there.
Remake. And they will still load in the blink of an eye.
This looks insane. Okay, here we go.
Maintain a
Performance
60
mode, graphics mode.
FPS frame rate with performance mode.
Jeez, Cloud.
Or prioritize 4K resolution with graphics mode. Whichever you prefer. Rebirth has you covered. Each character interacts with the world in their own way. Barrett shoots objects. Yuffie swings across gaps.
Oh, she's good. Okay. That's sick.
Tifa has her
Tifa?
grappling gun.
She gets a grapple gun? Cool.
Red can climb along
Red.
walls. Kate Sith grabs and
So there'll be
throws
different
items.
sections where we'll have to use the different party members. Okay.
And Aerith
Even Aerith?
manipulates the life stream.
Puzzles.
Whatever
Some Legend of
challenges
Zelda
you face,
stuff.
your teammates will be ready to help you overcome them. Now for the music. We wanted to pay respect to the original FF7's tracks, but also challenge ourselves by matching the feeling of each scene, which resulted in some truly innovative arrangements.
It's gonna be Yakuza again.
Like, for example, the following.
Ooh, that one sounds really good. Gold saucer, yeah.
How was that? If you enjoyed what you heard, we recorded well over 400 new tracks for this game, so there's plenty more where that came from.
400?
Thank you for choosing Bronco
There's Vincent.
Cruises.
Sid.
We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
Your party's bonds aren't just reflected in the story, but through gameplay as well.
He did not like that.
The choices you make throughout your adventure will change the way your comrades feel towards
Oh, you're
Cloud.
timed.
Yeah. At least I made that promise to you.
He's responding.
These feelings affect who will join you on a date in the Gold Saucer. something I'm sure many of you are excited about. In fact, even allies who weren't available in the original FF7 can now accompany you, provided you play your cards right. The saucer is packed with many incredible sights to see and things to do. So your outing there will no doubt be a highlight of the game.
Jeez, the date stuff is going to be so
Already have someone who you'd like to go with?
deep.
Cloud?
Well, we hope they feel the same way too.
Oh,
Your companions will share a bond not only with Cloud, but with each other as well. Your party level, a numerical expression of this bond, will increase as you overcome challenges.
I'm going to accompany you.
oh,
The
I love
higher
this
this
stuff.
level, the more
Party
skills
experience,
will become
okay.
available in your character's folios, a mechanic new to Rebirth.
It's the sphere grid.
By
Yeah,
unlocking the
sphere grid.
skills etched in these tones, your characters will grow stronger and learn new synergy commands.
It's a really pretty sphere grid. Okay, yeah, this sounded really overwhelming. It
Part of
looks
what
very
makes
simple though.
Rebirth's combat so fun is all the different character combinations. Switch up your team to fit the situation, or even your mood. Every possible party combination has its own unique synergy commands. So once
That
you find
looks sick.
characters that work for you, focus on tweaking their skills to match your combat needs. And don't be afraid to experiment. You can reset your folios at any time.
Oh, okay. Like Final Fantasy 16, reassign your points.
With new characters and synergy commands at your disposal, Remake's satisfying hybrid of action combat and strategic planning has been made
Oh,
even
there's the
more
dummies.
dynamic and engaging. We can't wait for you to experience all this and more
Oh,
in
that
Final
looks so cool.
Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayStation 5.
Wow, that was a lot.
本作のクリエイティブディレクターの野村哲也です。
Nomura-san's
い
here.
かがだったでしょうか。広大な世界で
What do you
描
got
か
for
れる
us?
クラウドたちの物語にどうぞご期待ください。最後になりましたが、皆様
Here's
に
the
重
special
要なお知
announcement.
ら
What
せがあ
is
り
it?
ます。
What is it?
本日より
Oh, it's just the demo.
Fantasy VII Rebirth を先行してプレイして
We
いた
already
だけ
knew
る
that.
体験版を配信いたします。この体験版では物語の重要な
Yep.
ポイントとなるニブルヘイム事件が収録されており、クラウドやセフィロスを操作することができます。
That's gonna be fun to
さら
play.
に今回の体験版では発売までの間にアップデートが入り、
あー
このエリアの
okay.
一部を探索できる追加デモが開放されます。本作の特徴である自由度の高い
So
エリア
just
探索を
Nibelheim for
体
now,
験
and
して
then
ください。
Junon a little bit
詳
later.
細な情報は公式サイトや SNS をご
There's
確認くだ
Phoenix.
さい。
Phoenix looks sick.
ぜひこの豪華な体験版をお楽しみいただきつつ、
Oh, we're
本作の
we're
発
gonna
売
play
を
it.
お待ちください。
We're gonna play it. Oh god, another trailer. Okay, so this is like another hype trailer. Okay. I love when he does the little thing. Adapt to triggers. Okay, I appreciate when they try to do something different with the triggers. Aw, is that Red? We might get to explore Red's backstory a little more of how he got captured then.
Don't give up now, you guys!
Yeah, when done right, DualSense is a really fun thing to experience. 3D audio. Okay. I got a pretty decent headset. It's not the Sony ones, but it's pretty decent. There's so much information to absorb right now. It's insane. Oof. I don't want to go back and look at that first trailer because there was a lot in terms of story stuff. that looked very spoilery, but there was one shot here. Let's see if we can find it. It was when they're talking about the adaptive triggers. There was a shot where it looked like you were the Shinra soldiers, or at least you were Red 13 trying to stop the soldiers from pulling you. Right here, yeah. So it's kind of dark, but yeah, it looks like 2 infantrymen are pulling Red into the chamber he's gonna be in. So we get to, man, they're gonna do everyone's backstory in this game. Barrett's gonna have his stuff out, Aerith, and now Red, we're gonna see how he actually got captured, because I don't think we saw that in the original game. We just get to the Shinra building, we find Red, and then he talks about it, but we never actually see him get captured though. So that's gonna be super cool. Holy crap. I'm trying not to swear. Okay, so the demo, we obviously have to play the demo. So they said that the Junon stuff would be added at a later date. Yeah, releasing the demo. Nibelheim stuff, yeah. Okay. In between now and Rebirth's release, we'll be adding a portion of the Junon region to the demo. Okay. That makes sense, because the save data, they didn't say it in this video, so it might not be a thing. Someone had found that line of text about transferring your save data from the demo to the main game, but they did not emphasize that at all. We can check afterwards to see if there's like a PlayStation blog or something, but it might just be the TGS demo like everyone else had been playing. Holy crap, there's like a lot of, yeah, this looks sick. This is basically the sphere grid. Yeah, it's exactly like the sphere grid. It looks really simple to use the folio. Because when they were describing the stuff in interviews, it sounded like it could get kind of complicated, but this looks exactly like the sphere grid. So it's very easy to use. Even kind of like how they had it set up in 16 with Clive's abilities and skills, and you can reallocate your points too. So that's super helpful. It really encourages mixing and matching abilities with your party. And then here, all of this stuff is affected by the party level. So the more you interact with your party, the more stuff they do with you, increase in the party. Here's the date stuff. This is super cute. Let's see here. Bonds of friendship, to borrow from Michael Huber of Easy Allies. It's all about the bonds, man. I'm gonna enjoy that stuff so much. The music here too. The Cosmo Canyon theme is phenomenal, and it sounds really good here.
Tracks for this game, so there's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah, that sounds great, man. 400 tracks. That is bonkers. I'm trying to go back. So this looked really cool. This is like some Legend of Zelda stuff. Aerith, probably in the Temple of the Ancients, I think is where this might be. That definitely looks like the Temple of the Ancients. So Aerith has to do some Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom type of puzzle solving. But we're going to be able to use everybody. Like Katesith's got his own stuff. Yeah, he's throwing stuff at objects to create paths. Red 13 looks like he was more about scaling the environment. That looks great. Pulling chains. This looks like stuff in under Cosmo Canyon, maybe. And then Tifa, Tifa's just Batman. She gets the grapple hook, which looks super cool. Let's see here. Yuffie, it looks like it's what we got to do with her in Integrate, but a little extra now because she can actually swing on things with her hook. So that's awesome. Barrett looked pretty straightforward, kind of like how he was in Remake. So he's going to be the shooty guy who gets ladders down and breaks crystals and stuff. This is super cool. So the performance mode and graphics mode, I normally play on performance mode. I like to prioritize the 60 frames with 1080p, but I've heard a lot of people say that the 4K 30 mode for this game, the graphics mode, is apparently really good. And it's much more stable than Final Fantasy 16 was, because I had a few frame rate issues with 16. It made me a little nauseous at times, but if they can get a 4K 30 that looks really good and maybe runs better than the performance mode itself, I might find myself using that. my footage would still be 1080p, but still to kind of upscale that would be really helpful. So that's nice to learn that. There's one spot. Did this look like? Hang on a second. I'm wondering if that's under Cosmo Canyon. Yeah, this has to be the Cosmo Canyon boss, the guy who has like the 2 flames that show up and you can just hit him with like an X potion and take him out right away. Let's change the speed a little bit. Yeah, so it's just Barret and Red in this chapter. Because in the original you have Cloud with you. There's some weird looking abomination there. Oh, those are the big winged creatures. I forget their name, but those guys were a pain in the butt. I'm trying to avoid the story stuff because there was a lot, but it happened so fast that my brain was just trying to like process everything. Okay, so here's some of the minigame stuff too. There's 2 Johnnies for some reason. So I don't know what's up with that. Tifa with the piano. Look at the little kitties. Just crawling on the floor. That is adorable. And this the chibi stuff. So there's like the little chibi mini games. Looks like you can do the battle square stuff. Chocobo racing looks so much better than it was before. It's like straight up Mario Kart. Here we've got like Galaga, Star Fox, Rocket League with the soccer. So they've really expanded all of the mini games. And they even brought back the, what do you call it? Like the box smashing game that you play in the slums with the kids. Yeah. Then a little shooty game and a shooty gallery. This, oh my gosh. After they show Mr. Dolphin and Cloud leading the parade, there was a shot of Red 13. I don't know how it was possible, but they got him to stand up. So this is very much like the Honeybee and Dance game. This right here. Oh my gosh. How did they do that? Oh my god, that is so silly. Red 13 just goes straight up Michael Jackson, apparently, when he's in the suit. That scene's gonna be ridiculously fun. That is so just insane. Oh, this the heart of the cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! He's got the Duel Master stuff ready. He's gonna throw the card. They're going full anime with the card stuff, which looks fun. Queen's Blood looks like it's gonna be super fun. And I didn't notice these before, like these little chalices, these little bowls. So I wonder if those will actually fill up with blood. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a big sand monster. So that's the crew from Integrate that Yuffie meets, the other section of Avalanche. They got a new Wally droid now. This guy. So they said something about collecting all the artifacts and you can unlock something, and I'm assuming it might be this. Of like a weird boss battle with a sand guy. And there's so much they showed. This was super cool too, the Fort Condor stuff. So is it a situation where they change Fort Condor by now adding the party into it? Or is this the section of the game where you're defending the bird and somehow the characters get transported into that universe? Because we see Barret right here just straight up fighting bad guys. Because we have our pieces here on the left. Cloud's up there, Barret's up there. And this is the line on the right of how far they're getting, how close they're getting, I believe. Because we still have our pieces here. Is that Cloud over there? Or is that a Chocobo? That's a Chocobo. That's somebody on a Chocobo. So it's either a situation where the characters somehow get zapped into the game, because they're clearly talking right here. Like they're looking at their hands, they're communicating with each other. So it's not a situation where it's just like, oh, here's a Cloud piece, here's a Tifa piece, here's a Barret piece. So I'm very curious to see what's going to go on with this Fort Condor stuff. This looks super fun. This too, this boss battle guy. I wonder if this is just like a random battle that you come across? Yeah, this. Or is it around the Temple of the Ancients? This looks more like it's around the Temple of the Ancients area. Yeah, because you get this big, like, Alexander-looking guy. And then, like, some weird minigame pops up with these buttons. Looks like you have to press them maybe after they show up. That's not Alexander, is it? No. It's almost like a weird mini version of Alexander, but you're fighting him in a VR spot. God, that looks sick. Oh, that looks like one of the dragons that you would see in the Nibelheim flashback. But they're clearly not there. This is further in the game. Yuffie, Cloud, and Tifa in the party. I do hope we get some really hard battles in this game. And here goes the chibi stuff again. This is really interesting. Excuse me, I had to burp. And then the different regions. I do like that they're all separated by actual regions in their names. That to me, if we can back up a second here. Like seeing that is really nice. And this to me, like, man, it's huge. It is really big. So obviously we can use like the buggy to get across the grassland stuff, but yeah, because eventually we're going to take the cargo ship, but I wonder how we're going to get back to the Junon region and the grasslands, or is it just going to be like a fast travel situation where that's how we get back? Well, there's the tiny Bronco too. The tiny Bronco might be able to get us back to these areas over here, which is pretty interesting. I don't want to go too far back here. This was interesting, this little shot with Barrett and Yuffie. Let's see if I can find it. Come on now. No, it's Queen's Blood. Trying to find the spot with Barrett and Yuffie. Oh, this was really cute. Let me turn the sound back on. Red 13 sees them in their bathing suits and gets super teenage boy with his reaction.
Huh?
His voice cracks and goes super high. Oh, okay. That's adorable. The chemistry between the characters already looks so fun. And to see like slightly out of character moments is cool. I don't remember this guy. I do not remember him. There's Cloud and Sephiroth being very intimate. Zack and Aerith, there's a spot somewhere around here with Cisne. Yeah, Cisne's back. They alluded to Crisis Core people coming back, so it looks like Cisne's been here, maybe waiting for Zack, or she wanted to keep a promise to Zack to look out for his parents and the people of Gungaga. And clearly she remembers Cloud. She sees Cloud and she's like, oh god, the audio. So clearly, I keep going to language. Yeah, she knows him. So he's not going to remember her. There's Johnny. Again, we see Barrett in his sailor uniform. Cloud, this is... Costa del Sol is going to be Yakuza, and I'm going to love it. It's going to be so much fun. This is adorable. And these are actually really well designed outfits. They fit the characters. It still kind of resembles their OG outfits. Poor Red 13 getting embarrassed. I'm trying to find that spot. It's around here, I believe. Yeah, Barrett and Yuffie look like they go on a cart ride. Cosmo Canyon looks insane. I can't wait to see it at night. You can see it with like the sun going down too. So there's Nibelheim. Elena showing up, obviously. On the buggy this time, though. She is pissed. Vincenzo, he looks ridiculously good. My hair looks like this in the morning, no joke. It's just all over the place. So it looks like they're in the tiny Bronco here. There's Priscilla and Mr. Dolphin, yeah. The Mr. Dolphin stuff, this right here, I don't know if anyone's played the third Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation 1, but there's the levels with Coco, Crash's sister, where she's on a jet ski and she's going around an area that looks exactly like this. This is immediately what my brain went to. More Queen's Blood. I'm trying to find that spot with Barrett and Yuffie. The parade stuff. I was curious to see how the parade game was going to be. Okay, here we go. Yes, so Tifa is there. So this is Corel. Got to be Corel. And you're in the minecart, and it's kind of reminiscent of the stuff that Yuffie did in Intergrade, where she and Sonon were on that platform, and they're destroying all the boxes. So looks like on our way up the mountain, instead of just walking up the mountain, we're going to take a cart ride. And these two are going to be able to clear a path and get us some cool rewards. Yeah, damn, that box was far away. She's got a piece of sycamore wood and a turbo ether. Look how she spins her staff. Oh my gosh, there's so much information here to go through. We're covering most of it. Like, again, I don't want to go too far back into this trailer because there was some big stuff in that trailer. Like the next spot, there's Sid, and yeah, this is Temple of the Ancients. So Sid's going to be with us here. There's the hooded figure man. They said he was an informant from Wutai. So I'm wondering who this is. He's barefoot, no shoes. So my guess is that this is probably, oh god, I'm forgetting his name, from Ever Crisis, Glenn. Some people, including myself, are speculating that this is Glenn. Why he'd be working as a Wutai informant? I don't know. It might not be him, but that's my best guess. There's the stuff with Dine. There's this stuff here I was afraid to rewatch. This is where my brain like snapped and I'm like, uh-oh. Cloud's clearly not in the right state of mind here. So that would explain what we saw in the last trailer then. So maybe he attacks her, breaks out of his spell, and yells Tifa, and that's when he sees her fall back. So, and then here, Sephiroth and Zack, right? Yeah, okay, so Sephiroth is doing as he pleases, going up to the church. I'm wondering when this is, though. He's just hopping around timelines, man. And then he slashes at Zack. And then the next scene is inside of the church, but this is with Aerith and Cloud. She's missing her bow. And then she hands him the white materia, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this next section, I don't want to see it again. But yeah, this right here, I saw it and I'm like, uh-oh. There's the black wing. There's a familiar background. And then we might as well just look at it. We're here. This, yeah. Oh, I should not have seen that. I'm going to erase it from my brain. Just gone. Zzz. It's gone. I didn't see it. I'll forget it by the time the game comes out, hopefully. But that was pretty big. Aerith on the Segway. Come on, Pooter. You're going too slow. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff. I do want to check really quick and see if there is a PlayStation blog to maybe go along with this. Queen's Blood. But that seems to be everything from this trailer. A lot of minigame stuff, a lot of hopefully out of context stuff we're seeing with the characters in certain events. I was so locked into the trailer and kind of like anticipating what I was seeing that so much flew by, but I kind of wish I hadn't repeated that section. But again, hopefully I forget what I just saw. Yeah, this just looks like more combat stuff. Just looks really, really good. The demo's out, so we're going to be playing it very soon. So can't wait to get into the Nibelheim stuff, and then later on, Junon. Okay, so there's a PlayStation blog here. It looks like it's just a recap though. 11 minutes of gameplay, demo. There's some photos here. Yeah, that's the like purple chocobo. I didn't mean to download that. Yeah, what is this thing? That's what we were looking at earlier. It's like this weird Alexander looking guy. Minigames, storylines, new and improved graphics. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, I think. Wow, yeah. I'm going to try and use some Purell on my brain to erase some of those moments that I saw. Some of those bigger moments. Go away, honey. But yeah, that was the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth State of Play. The demo's out. I'm going to go get that demo downloaded so we can try it out here on the channel. But if you checked out this State of Play reaction, thank you. You can click the like button. That helps me out. Subscribe if you want to come back for more. Leave a comment what you guys thought about the State of Play. Did you think maybe it was too spoilery? And was there anything in particular like that just stuck out to you? Because there's so much in this State of Play. But with that being said, I'm Curious Corridor. I will see you guys in the next video. Please remember to always be excellent to one another.